XO
Welcome
Takeover.
back, guys. We are back, XO Takeover Halloween edition. We are back quicker than you thought we'd be, and I'm joined with special guest Rico Lopez. Welcome to the show.
Yes, Rocio, sorry.
Sorry.
Okay.
For
Yeah, so I'm
those who may not
super.
know who you are, would you like to give a quick introduction to yourself?
Yeah, so I am a huge Weeknd fan. I am from Phoenix, Arizona, where he got to start his tour, which was very exciting. So, like I said, I'm originally from here in Phoenix, Arizona, born and raised, and I have been traveling following the weekend all tour basically. So, it's been quite a summer.
So, how many shows have you been to so far
So far in total, or
in
so far
total?
just this year?
We'll
In
we'll do just this year and then in total as well.
Okay, so just this year I started off, of course, in Phoenix. I actually live right across from the stadium that he performed at State Farm Stadium. And I got to hear like some practice sounds. Like I would wake up at 3 in the morning and I'm like, Abel, like, is that you? So there's literally State Farm Stadium, the road, and then where I live. So it was really awesome. Then I traveled across the country to New Jersey and met up with some friends there. And then I had gone to Canada, and a lot of my coworkers thought I was crazy for that. But I did the 2 days in Canada, then had traveled down to Orlando and then Houston. So a total of, what was it? One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 shows this year. Yeah.
Not bad at all. Have you seen him before this year as well? How many times in total?
So in 2022, I had seen him about 4 times. I think it was a total of ten times I'd seen him. So in 2022, of course, I saw him in Phoenix. I saw him in Atlanta, Las Vegas, and LA. Oh, yeah, that was
Are,
fun.
are you coming across the seas for the Europe tour?
Of course. I've actually already gotten my tickets for Mexico and Amsterdam, and so yeah,
I
and I
I will
do
be
want
at
to
the
go back.
Amsterdam ones.
You do have tickets to the Amsterdam one?
Yep.
What date?
I think the first one.
The first one. I think
Yeah,
that's like July 16th.
I
So
believe so. It's
I think
around July. Yeah,
yeah.
but
So
I will be going to 8 shows in total
oh, that's
next year, which I'm for all the people watching, if you're going to the same show as me, just let me know and we'll do a little meet up beforehand.
yeah. What shows are you planning on going to?
I am doing Manchester, then what else? I'm doing Manchester, Milan, Amsterdam, Dublin, London, and Madrid.
Oh, that is so exciting. I love that. I really want to go to Milan as well. That so beautiful.
It's gonna be an amazing year. I can't wait for it.
Yes, especially in Europe, his tours, from what I've seen, are very different. And I'm also excited for Mexico because it's just like down the street for me. So,
That's all right then. Well, let's kick into, it's Halloween. I feel like we should ask some Halloween related questions about the weekend. Kicking it off with After Hours. What spooky vibes does that album give?
what
Why do you think
spooky
people
vibe?
dress this way for Halloween?
Well, I think people are really inspired by his Heartless music video, of course. That's iconic. No one that can never be forgotten. But I love that The Weeknd gives a lot of attributes to. Of course, everyone talks about his pain and his sorrows and what he's been through, but also running from it. And so there's just that eeriness and spookiness to how he's running from it but can't seem to escape. And we see a lot of that in After Hours. And I think people just not only like the costume, but it's not a costume for him. It's just another side that we get to see. And I've listened to so many I've re-listened to so many of his songs especially from After Hours after he released Hurry Up Tomorrow. And he gave us so many hints already. He was talking about sleep paralysis, how he's paralyzed, how he can't breathe. And it's like, he was already giving us the hints and letting us know about Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Would you know with the music videos for not just After Hours, but ever since Starboy, Hurry Up Tomorrow, Dawn FM, there's that level of horror that he has, even in the film itself. What's
Yes.
what's one music video that stands out to you just because of its like horror aspect?
I would kind of go with a little old school and say Tell Your Friends. Tell Your Friends is pretty classic, and the way that he offs himself, people think he's making deals, but he shows that he's like, I'm too good for that, He kills that character that we've seen in Can't Feel My Face, and he then offs himself and continues on with his legacy and with his current character, which, like I say, is another side of himself. We get these different aspects of him, and we kind of just have to piece them together.
I feel like with the one music video comes to mind for me is Too Late. When I think
Mm,
of horror styled in the weekends music videos, either Too Late or In Your Eyes.
In Your Eyes is really good too. Yeah, In Your Eyes.
Those I definitely think even with the horror nights, the women with the bandages around the face,
Yes.
definitely a horror themed album. What do you think uh Abel's love for horror? We see it um in everything he does. Do you think we'll see more horror related stuff from him?
I think so. I think he's also very 80s inspired. So my dad loved 80s music and growing up, like always listening to like Earth, Wind and Fire, like all these different 80s songs. And I work in the medical field, and so all I do is plays 80s music again in the procedure room. And so I'm like, wait, I can tell the Weeknd sampled this, and they're like, "Oh, here she goes again with the Weeknd." But I'm like, no, like he is a total '80s fan, and I watch '80s movies. I've been binge watching them lately, especially horror films, and I'm like, oh, I can definitely see where he took inspiration from this. Like I just see little like pieces here and there. And he loves gaming too. I see him posting that he's gaming on his Switch. So I'm like, I know that he's so into like movies and gaming and all that stuff. Sorry, I went on like a weird tangent.
That's alright. Um, so what do you think we can expect to see from Abel going forwards? Do you think he'll continue with this 80s inspired vibe, or do you think we'll get a different tangent?
I think so. I think so. I feel like it was interesting because you know how he said he wanted to drop the weekend and go by Abel Tesfaye, but on his first concert, he goes, I go by the name of Abel Tesfaye, ending the concert and everything. But as he progressed throughout the concerts, he started ending the show by saying that he goes by the weekend. And I was like, maybe he's missing, he missed that like vibe that he used to have. So I think we might get a little mix of it, little mix of that, not party lifestyle, but like that really good R&B and mix it in with a little 80s. I'm hoping he does a cover of Prince, in all honesty.
What, and go by the artist formerly known as The Weeknd?
Yeah. Yeah.
That would be interesting to see. Do you think maybe he'll just turn around and say, "No, I'm gonna stay as The Weeknd"?
It's possible, but I've just had my own conspiracies that maybe he's wanting to drop the weekend, maybe because of royalties, maybe he's no longer wanting to be taken advantage of, and he's earned it. Like earned it. So maybe there's something going on company wise, and he no longer wants to be associated with people that may be around taking advantage of that. So maybe that's why he's just wanting to go as Abel Tesfaye. Or also wanting to drop, you know, that drug lifestyle, that lifestyle he used to live. He's sober now and he's doing much better. So that's just not his persona anymore.
Do you reckon if he did just go as Abel, when do you reckon we'd start to hear music from him then?
I've heard that he's already working on music. I've heard in a couple interviews he's already working on music. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm hoping that he probably release something within the next year, maybe kicking off his Europe tour. So
Hopefully, wait and see. I know that there's been a few snippets here and there that have been
right.
shared around. Um, so hopefully before the new tour kicks off, who knows? But with the tour, what are your expectations? What do you think the set list is going to be like and the stage design?
I I'm hoping. Well, he brought his Europe stage design this time to to the US. In the US we had the famous moon and everything. Oh, I actually think I might have forgotten it, but at his last concert, I had gotten so well known by his security. You know, that one guy that's always like staring, and then there's another guy who's just chilling, and they came up to me because I was always front row, and they're like, "Weren't you here last week in Florida?" And I was in Texas, and they're like, I was like, yeah. And so the pyrotechnics team and everything, like we've kind of gotten to a little know each other a little bit. So they gave me the set list for the concert, which was really cool.
That's
So
incredible.
yeah, I'm like, dang, I forgot to post it up, but I can send you a picture of it. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm hoping he does mix it up a little bit. Like the set list only changed, I think, after Phoenix. Like he ended the concert with "Hurry Up Tomorrow." He didn't perform the morning, and people were kind of disappointed. But I was like, that's fine. I'm gonna go see him again. So I think he'll mix it up.
What song would you really like him to perform?
One of my favorite songs that he did perform in 2022 was "Faith." And so I saw a clip on his last year tour that he did perform a cover from Michael Jackson, Dirty Diana. One of my favorite covers that he's ever done. So I'm hoping I get to see DD live in Europe.
Again, just have to wait and see. I'm really hoping that he'll do it like he did last time, where different shows get different songs.
Right.
Um, I'm clueless about what the stage design is going to be like, but I am very excited to see it. Um, yeah. So let's talk about Hurry Up Tomorrow for a bit because it has been out 10 months now, and
Mm.
it's been enough time to fully sink in and digest. What are your thoughts on it now, 10 months later?
Um, I my thoughts on it now. I can say he's definitely changed a lot in who he wants to show the world who he is now. And I'm honestly like really proud of that because it's hard for people to break from sobriety. It's hard for people to break from their trauma. You know, you listen to Don FM and he talks a lot about his trauma with his mother. And after hours, he talks about a lot of his trauma of keeping a relationship, of maintaining love. And so now I think he's kind of just the flow of music and his passion for it rather than it being led by his pain. But he talks about that too. He talks about how, his pain inspires his music and he feels like he has to keep going because of that. And so I feel like he's still therapeutically working through himself through his music and through this latest album.
And with the film as well, looking back, as it's been since
Oh,
May, it's been out. Do you
yes.
still think it deserved all the hate it got?
No, definitely not. I mean, if you are a Weeknd fan, you get it. I mean, I got the poster right here from the premiere, and yeah, but I didn't. I was more in the back. I didn't go see get up in the picture with him, but I like knew some of the what is it, the XO fans in the group, like Ethan. They're definitely Georgia. She was there too. I got to meet her, so that was really fun. But when we saw that premiere, it was definitely just like, wow, like it was just you felt connection. You felt connection and an understanding with him. So that's what I really appreciate about the movie. People who don't really listen to The Weeknd get into the lore, they're not gonna get it. I mean, those fans, his fans.
Do you think we'll look back in a good few years' time and be like, you know what, it was actually really good?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I've probably seen it like 8 times already. I have it bought for already on my YouTube. After the New Jersey tour, that's actually how I spent the rest of my night. I was like, I'm just gonna watch the Weekend movie. I've seen it already like so many times.
How do you think the film compares to The Idol?
To the Idol, oh, that's a very big contrast. Very big contrast. But like I said, we see his two different personas, and one's how he's breaking from it, and the other is just like old school classic Abel, House of Balloons Abel. So, partying, having all that fun, control, that lust. And, people like to secretly like dive into that and get into it. And then now we see a completely different side of Abel where he doesn't want that anymore. So it's like, what does this mean for him personally?
Do you reckon we'll get another film, another TV show soon?
I hope so. I hope that he doesn't let like the hate get to him, and that he doesn't let he's freaking Abel Tesfaye. He's the Weeknd, and especially in his music videos, he has outstanding acting. So I'm hoping that we get another premiere from him.
I know you mentioned about the premiere for the film and the XO creators. Um, what do you think makes the XO community stand out amongst the others?
What makes me think the EXO community stands out from the others? Um, I think our loyalty, especially our willingness to just have fun. Like after that concert, so I ran into was it Ethan, Victor, and Theo? Um, Part of the EXO community. One was a photographer, and they're both from France, which I didn't know. And I live across the stadium, so I was just walking around, checking out the stadium every single day, and I ran into these three guys, and I was like, "Oh, hey, like you guys want pictures?" And we're all taking pictures and everything. I always carry my Polaroid with me, as you can tell, I have a lot of Polaroids. So I always offer people, you're in my city, let me take pictures of you. And we had met, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're here, like visiting the Weekend." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Exchanged Instagrams, and I was like, "Oh, part of the XO crew. Like, all right, let's get it." And so it was really cool. Like at the concert, we met up and really welcoming, just talking about like our favorite songs, just talking about why we love Abel. And so I feel like people are just really like welcoming the community. We're not really like, "Oh, you don't like this song or you're not into that." Like, "Oh, wow, whatever."
If you could shout out three or five XO members that you love, who would they be?
Ethan, he's definitely been an awesome friend. He's definitely been really cool. Um, Georgina. Wait, I'm sorry. Did I say her name wrong? Like, I hope I didn't say her name wrong. So yeah, Ethan, Georgia, and Abel. They've been really cool. I'd ran into them at the concerts and everything, and they were really fun and awesome. So shout out to you guys. It's been great.
Um, what do you think? Okay, what in? I'm trying to figure out the best way to word this. How can XO grow as a community? What do you think we need to do? to continue growing, or if there's a new person who's just joined the fan base, what do they need to do to really get the best out of this community?
Oh, to get the best. I mean, honestly, like, well, I would just say, like, from my own personal experience, like, just let people in. Like, when I was at the concerts and touring, I was traveling by myself. I wasn't going with anyone else. I went to Canada from Arizona completely by myself, no one joined with me, no one was next to me. And at the concerts is when I made my friends. And it's not that like I didn't have anyone out here, but working full time, some other people couldn't make it, but I was like, I'll make the time. And that's when whoever I was around, like after the concert, we'd go out and get food, we'd go out to get some drinks, and we just sit there like and talk for hours. And that's when I actually made some friends out in Amsterdam and decided that I was going to go out there and go to the concert with them. And so it's been really exciting, really fun. And the same thing in Houston, made some girlfriends there. And that's when we went to the Weeknd's after party. And so it was really fun. I was hoping he'd show, but he didn't.
Fair enough. I think I'll finish the questions by just asking a really simple one. Who is the Weekend to you?
Oh, other than my husband, the Weeknd is someone who's definitely made a big impact in my life. I mean, I have him permanently tattooed on my body. Got it before Timeless came out, so I thought that was real interesting. Um, and he's someone that got me through really difficult times that I struggled with some of the same things that he struggled with, especially in college. In high school, I didn't have a great relationship with my family. And so I saw a lot of the subtleties that was just behind the partying, there was a lot of pain there. And so that's why I feel so proud of him now. The Weeknd is someone consider that I'd always have love for forever. And so that's why it was really great on was it Houston night 1? I got to sing Out of Time with him. And he got to see my tattoo. It was absolutely really like full circle moment.
If you could say one thing to Abel, what would you say?
Other than I'm out of time, I would say thank you, Abel, for being authentically you.
Uh, um, Unfortunately, that is it for questions. But before people ask the segment from season 3, we're not doing it for this episode, I'm afraid, only because um, I haven't brought more questions to do for it. But I will reveal that the winner for season 3 was none other than After FM.
Oh,
So if you're watching, congratulations, you are the winner of season 3. Um, I still don't have the trophy, but I will be sending it to you. So I will. But it was a fun segment to do. Unfortunately, I just haven't redone it yet. But it is now time for me to hand it over to you and ask you for your top 5 EXO songs and why.
oh, top 5. I definitely have to start with Kissland. Kissland was one of my favorite songs to just crank it up and jam to. Absolutely love Kissland. Faith, Faith, because it is just so empowering and very different. Um, then I have to go with At a Time. I mean, I got to sing it with him, so like I really love it. And then The Morning. I love The Morning. I know I'm probably gonna sound like so basic, but I honestly, and that's the thing too. A lot of Weekend fans, we don't really criticize too much on like the types of songs that we love. So The Morning. I think that's my fourth, right? And I'm gonna do a recent one, Niagara Falls. This really like has my heart.
Would you say Niagara Falls to Take Me Back to LA is the best transition on the album?
Yes. Oh my gosh. It was so amazing. Like I just had that flashback like seeing it in the concert and hearing it on YouTube again, it's like I love it. The Weeknd is a master at the transitions. Him and Mike Dean, they know what they're doing. Like
Well, hopefully he'll do it for Europe because I definitely need to hear it.
have you been to any of his concerts yet?
I have. I've been to three so far. I went
Okay.
to the Starboy 2017 tour,
Oh,
and then I went
awesome.
to two of the European shows in 2023.
Okay, that's amazing.
And then I've got eight more shows to look forward to.
Yeah, it's a lot of traveling, but it'll
Yes,
be worth it.
I'm mentally preparing myself for it now, but I'm very excited to not just see Abel, but to see the XO community and just really be with the people that have supported XO Takeover or are huge fans like myself.
Yeah, of course. And if I see you in Amsterdam, me and my friend, we're definitely gonna come up to you and be like, "Hey, XO Takeover."
Wait, have I got mine? I think
Oh,
I've
you
got mine.
got yours? You got yours? Let's go.
Well, that is it for this week's episode of XO Takeover. I wish everyone watching a happy Halloween. We will be back soon, but not very soon, I'm afraid. We're gonna have a bit of a break. Um, but yeah, we'll see you around.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. And have a happy Halloween.